Zipped Bayswater from Mulberry. Ooh.
Whoop whoop.
This was controversial when it came out, and now you're loving it.
Was it?
Yeah, because everyone was like, heritage, Bayswater, heritage,
Oh yeah, true.
Bayswater.
They did those on the picket line.
Yeah. So when these first came out, they only came out in the big sizes. So you had there was a couple of OG colorways. The first one that came out was, should I move this from my face? I got something on my eye.
Oh.
The first one that came out was black with orange suede lining.
Oh, I remember that.
And everyone hated
one.
it. I can't use it. I prefer it if it was just black. Why is there orange lining? It was the big one. And it came out at 1,250.
And bear in mind, this was orange lining. The bag itself was totally black outside.
Yeah,
so if you had it zipped up, no one could see, correct?
And I love one. I've had about 4 in my time with the shop, and I wish I kept one.
Do you
for myself.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the orange lining.
Yeah, because they're quite rare now.
I just remember when it came out and people were coming in telling us how much they hated it, and I was just like...
Fickle people.
Anyway, so then they brought out the regular size, which comes with a long strap. This is my personal bag. I've taken the strap off because I interchange my straps. I like a Fendi strap. I like a Marc Jacobs strap. I like
a chain.
I like to swap everything out. So I take everything off and I store in a different way, which we will do a video on if you wish to see. They now do a micro, small,
regular, large.
large. I don't know if they do any other sizes because I think it's getting a little bit ridiculous.
So that size now, obviously this is a few.
This is like a regular handbag size.
So, but that size now, retail from Mulberry, I know they do a similar kind of colour at the moment, like as in brand new now. Light salmon, I think it is, yeah. And that's like 1,000, just under 1,200.
1,095 or something like that, around there.
Yeah, 1,000, yeah, okay.
When they first came out, I think they sat about £1,000.
Just under £1,000 they were.
So they've
this
gone
size.
up in price, but not as much as, like, for example, Chanel's prices just went up.
Again? Like the 65th time this year.
I'm not hating. But
come on.
But my accountant is.
Yeah, but people also wonder. They'll see our prices coincide with that, and people wonder why. Like that's just how it is, the market.
Yeah, we got to be aware of the market, especially in resale, because if you bought your bag, it works both ways. But say you bought your bag in like last year, and the price has gone up by like £1,000. You know, there's a different resale price. But if you're bringing me like a £400 one, it's just
hard.
There's lots of variations. So this is.
What colour is this?
This is antique pink, which is one of my favourite colours that Mulberry ever produced. Another bag on my wish list of collections is the Winsley in antique pink.
Winsley, okay, yeah. You love that bag. You don't have one either.
No, and I love antique pink. I don't know why. It's just a really nice, deep, dusky pink.
Do you think that's pink? I honestly, I see it was like a sand.
This is pink.
Okay.
This is antique pink.
No, I know it's called that. I'm saying.
No, it's dark pink.
Okay.
It's like a dusky,
like
dark
dusky
pink.
Okay.
It's lovely.
Go.
It's
what
not.
Do you think? What do you think? Sorry, what do you think of the style? I'm just looking at like the kind of triangular shape, kind of the edges and stuff.
Oh, it's a luggage bag. Everything Johnny did, Johnny Coker. I'm not hating Johnny Coker. I love Johnny Coker, honestly. Lovely man. Tiny, lovely.
When she is tiny, he is very small.
Like
we met him and he's small.
He's like
but he was very, very
like
nice.
8 or something. He was tiny.
Like lovely though.
Yeah. Anyway, and I love everything he done for the company. I'm not hating. I'm an appreciator.
Not a hater.
But pretty much the first few bags that he did was just Celine.
Even the purses, they look like Celine with different branding.
Phantoms, luggage bags. But I'm not. Do you know what? I like this shape more than the Bayswater revise.
Agreed.
Because.
It's behind you, and actually it's behind. There's one on to the side of you.
I don't personally like the new Bayswaters, how the sides go in. I just don't like it. So these are sort of structured to be out like that, but you've got a more compact size if you wish, because you obviously buy for your size. Yep. Your size range. It's a grained leather. Yep. Yeah, that's nice. You can see it nice there, can't you? Yep. It's got the crossover it's got the crossover Postman's Lot, the tiny one, which is super cute. They used it on the Tinsdale. Yep. Various other bags.
They did bracelets and all kinds of stuff as well.
When this first came out, we were working for the company, like I just said, and the ring around the room was Hermes. Yeah. The Birkin. Yep.
The cross straps, etc.
It's just been a bit done.
Coming through the body. Yeah.
That whole like.
And once again, we're not saying that's a direct copy of the Birkin at all, but the way the straps come through, they interlock.
Like
yeah, agreed.
It's the same like design.
Yep.
You've got the gold leaf branding on the front with the gold brass hardware, which is obviously nice. It's very inoffensive, isn't it, as a bag?
Yeah.
It's like a practical poly, but make it fashion.
Yeah, I agree with that. But
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, it's contemporary without being too edgy.
I've used this once.
You've used it more than that.
No, I used this once.
Really?
Yeah,
That was probably going out for a meal or something as well.
I wear black, and I feel like the contrast maybe is a bit much on a day-to-day basis.
I think
this is very soft, and like I want to be that lady that wears like a Lily and Lionel dress and runs through daisy fields.
Okay.
Do you know
and that's not that vibe?
But going to work.
But goes to work, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a...
You know what I'm saying, though?
I know exactly what you're saying, but I think that's more an Instagram life than
It is.
Than an actual real life.
Hashtag Instagram is real life. It's got a top zip compartment there, which is very nice. Lots of room, lots of room. Your straps go on here. I've taken mine off, like I just said. Ox blood suede lined.
That's impressive.
That is very nice.
They did a lot of the mix and match colour-wise, didn't they, interior-wise?
Yeah, it was like a contrast, but on the same spectrum.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that. Top handles are, there's not much to say about them. There's like a standard Bayswater length. These won't go on shoulder, but they'll go crop of the arm. I personally carry like this.
Handheld.
I think they're very versatile. In my opinion, I prefer them to, in all sizes, I prefer them to the Bayswater.
Okay.
I think they just got something a bit more about them. I think there's something more to look at.
Yeah, I'm just thinking as well. Obviously, this was when it first came out. A lot of people thought this might take over from the Bayswater style.
I think Mulberry thought it would.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So in actual fact, the larger one would be the kind of same as the regular size new Bayswater, and this size is the Bayswater with strap.
Yeah,
correct?
but people found the zip large too big.
I think it was though. Do you not agree?
Because you didn't have a flap, it was higher.
Yeah.
But people used to use it to put their laptops in, like as a workhorse.
Yep.
Whereas this is more of a like, we're going shopping, grab your keys.
In actual fact, a lot of people, I think, even some of the people we worked with who actually bought the larger one, eventually they came to the point and they say it's just too big for work. It's too big to carry as an everyday kind of...
And they were heavy. I mean, they weren't as heavy as the Bayswater, but they were reasonably
It's a large piece, yeah, for sure.
I personally, if I'm going to add another one of these to my collection, which I'm not running out the door to do, I would get a micro just for...
Is that the tiny ones? I've seen those
like
online.
the ridiculous ones you can't get anything in. They're very expensive for what they are. That's the only thing I would say.
Do you think that
resale's quite high?
Yeah, I was just going to say that. The prices are quite high considering the size and how you could use them.
Yeah.
But do you think that's part of the mini bag craze? Do you think that's just
100%. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm down to go. I'm like all about that. But this is, if you're looking for an alternative to the Bayswater with the same quality level, a bit more fun, a bit updated, something more elevated. If you want to elevate your look, then I would go for this.
I agree.
I think it's a nice, good, solid all-rounder.
Do you know what I think? I think it got a lot of it kind of won, if you want. Was the new Bayswater was trying to take over from something which everyone loved and had a massive following, correct? This one, although it had the Bayswater name, it was a totally new bag, totally restyled bag. So in that respect, it gained from the name and name value, but it also got a totally new style in the club.
I don't think they should have called it Bayswater. I think they should have identified it in its own bag.
That. Do you?
Yeah, but I don't think they should have done it. I think they should have tried to like go somewhere else.
That's what I was going to say.
The Mayfair.
So I was just going to say though, if they called that, that's a great example. If they called that the Mayfair, I don't know if we'd be having the same conversation.
Yeah, but psychologically, I don't know if anyone else thinks like this. I'm thinking, shit, I'd rather go Mayfair than Bayswater.
Yeah, I guess.
It gives it a more like expensive feel. I think like Bayswater's all got that heritage that. I don't know. I just think this looks more expensive. I think it feels more expensive. I think like I'm pretty much like just like throwing this about now, and it's so solid.
It's a very structured as well.
I think it's lovely. Whereas the Bayswater, even in the new leather.
Yep, that one. Had a move around, guys.
They do sink eventually. Like they have like a sinking value. These are so structured. I just think.
I think it's almost framed though, isn't it? It has like a box feel to it.
Yeah, I just really rate this bag. I rate it for the world. It's not. I don't grab for it, and I'm not like grab me the zip.
Well, clearly you just said you've used it once.
But I have a large collection.
Do you know? Not just that though. As you're holding it, I'm kind of looking as you're going through the features as well. It is one of those bags. I must say, quite a few we've seen recently that I only think looks nice. But size-wise, almost perfect. It's not too big, not too small. You've got the thing of a zip. You've got the security of a zip. You've got the look of the postman's lock.
I actually think I would probably recommend this to anyone shopping over a Bayswater.
I think that's a really good idea.
You can get it in oak, black,
and just to
Oxford,
clarify,
all the core colours.
In the pre-owned market, do you know roughly? I know it's putting on the spot. I know roughly the price from Mulberry at the moment is like 1,112.
6, 7.
So you're talking about 50%
So
off.
get a nice quality one.
There you go. I think that's a steal though, in the quality of the product you're getting.
I mean, if you're willing to put a little bit of restoration in or just some love, like some leather gel and stuff, maybe you can snipe one a bit less. I don't see a huge amount of them on the market. I see more of the wild colours, like the python edged and stuff.
Which people have bought and kind of had second thoughts on.
Yeah, or the bags that people have used. I see more of the large ones and the micros because, you know, they're sort of, the micros are a little bit faddy.
People want it now, but give it like a year, maybe they'll be less popular.
The big ones are a bit too big. Yeah. But anyway, I just wanted, I don't know how long we've been going now, but I just wanted to show you that one from my collection. I'm probably going to do a comparison to the Heritage Bayswater.
Okay.
Or maybe the Bayswater, the new Bayswater. Because I actually do think it's a good alternative if you're looking for something different.
I do.
And because they've got the same name.
That's
They're
fair.
obviously meant to be cousins. So yes, zipped Bayswater in antique pink.